We are live.
Good
What
morning,
is
everyone.
going on? How are you? How are you? Who do we have here? Everyone, who do we have here?
Actually, I should probably pull up YouTube so that I can see. I straight up forgot to open up my iPad this morning.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Hey, everyone.
I'm going to introduce you then, since you won't. I'm Alex, and this is Terry, the Postmaster General Smith.
Nice to meet everybody.
Hello, hello. We are here. This is day 10.
There it is.
Day 10 has begun. It is Halloween.
This is the last day.
This is the last day of Sideshow Spooktacular, man. This is the last day of 10 days, 24 hours, nonstop live streams and giveaways and rewards codes. And you know the deal. Sleep is for the weak. And I have clearly not gotten any, because this is my, I think, third live stream.
You poor
like 6
bastard.
hours. So, Terry, what are we here to do? Let the people know.
We are here to give you something.
Give you
for
something.
Free.
That's,
yeah.
For free.
Yeah.
For free. We're
Surprise, everyone. Wake up. It's Saturday morning. Why aren't you here?
Yeah, why aren't you here?
Yeah.
Oh, we got some people in the chats already.
I've got 8. I'm seeing. Yeah, okay. We're getting a few people in here. Yeah. Not alone in the wee hours of this hopefully gorgeous Saturday morning. I haven't even had time to check the weather yet. I barely had time to make coffee.
Well, you know what? While we wait for the chats to fill up, let's look up the weather.com.
Matthew Weekly asks if we're giving away coffee.
We are not giving away coffee. I actually, yeah, you can fight us for the coffee. You are not getting it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was funny because when I was doing my Cobble cosplay, I was so worried the other day, because if anyone, I'm just plugging myself here. I lost, but there was a Cobble cosplay contest, and I lost, but there was a hurricane going past New York at the time, and I was like, this is going to cut out right in the middle of my live stream. I bet you.
Yeah, I was trying to get some video done when that came through here, man. Those winds were something, weren't they?
Yeah, and it was snowing. I was like, what's going on?
Snow. Hurricane snow.
Hurricane snow. It's the worst snow.
If ever there was a sign of the apocalypse, that's got to be it. All you need is like hurricane fire would be the final thing. I think.
Be terrible. Fire hurricane. It's like a Sharknado of its own.
It's a fire cane.
Fire cane. Oh man. So Terry, what have you done this Spooktacular? We've seen you a few times here. Have you enjoyed what you've seen during Spooktacular?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I've had so much fun being on these live streams, man. I knew it would be a good time. I was anticipating. My hopes were high. Anticipations were great, and definitely the experience delivered. Yeah. Had the past 2 shows I did like back-to-back nighttime and morning shows with Paul yesterday and the day before, and I had a great time. Obviously, you were there for one of them, so you probably got to sense my experience with it.
Oh, absolutely.
Just wow. Good times all the way around. The people on the live streams have been fun, watching the chats, and just everything about it. I even enjoy the fact that I'm awake long before I should be, considering how late I stayed up last night.
Listen, you know what? It's sleep is for the weak is being adopted now.
I live for it. Actually, I have this ancient. I'm talking about digital standards. Sleep is for the weak.
Nice
mug from 2011. That's pretty old. You can hear the pieces from the handle rattling around in there. That's why I'm not using it right now. But
that is, listen, in these days,
awkward.
That's, what is that, 9 years? It's ancient.
That is ancient. Yeah, that just tells you how long and that was like, I was already well established as a fan of Sideshow at the time.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd hired me yet. I don't think I was doing any. Oh yeah, I was. That was the year that I started working for Sideshow.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow, time flies when you're on the run.
Seriously.
Yeah.
My goodness.
This is actually my 10th year at Sideshow.
Oh my goodness. 10 years. Listen, I don't have any confetti to throw at the screen, so let's just
what have I got? I've got a dog. I can throw a dog at the screen.
Yeah, I threw a piece of paper. Let's pretend it was confetti. Let's see. Oh, we got people watching. We got people in the comments. Hello. How's that zombie bug out bag? Oh yeah, I had that zombie apocalypse reading early yesterday morning. The high in Charlotte is supposed to be 61 and partly sunny. Thanks, Matt.
That's my perfect weather.
Perfect weather.
Yeah, if I can move to a planet where that was the weather conditions year round, I totally would. I would be working on that light speed drive right now.
That's, you understand, like 61 is like, I'll have my air conditioner on like all year round just to get it to 61. You know what I mean? Because
you get me.
Yeah. You know, when I was living in a different apartment, like turning the heat down, it was 61. I'm like telling you, that is the weather. And like my cat would be sitting in front of the lamp, like, oh, trying to warm herself.
That's actually describes my wife when I actually take control of the thermostat. It's when my marriage when the marriage gods say may divorce be with you, then that's going to be why. It's going to be because we disagree too much over the thermostat. It's she's very much hot blooded. She wants it like 74 in here all the time, and I'm just like, oh my god, no, I'm sweating into my seat. That's
like Death Valley to me. That's what I imagine Arizona feels like. 74 degrees. It's too hot.
Oh, in California, our house didn't have air conditioning, and I was just miserable.
Oh my god! But you didn't get the nice crosswinds, you know?
We were close to the beach, so we did get that. But I also don't really like having my windows open all the time. It's just too intrusive.
Too intrusive. Very intrusive. Oh, I love how I'm completely forgetting that we have a giveaway because I'm just so happy talking to you.
Oh no, that's totally fine. And since we started talking about just nonsense stuff, people have actually joined the chat. So we've got quite a few people in here talking. Good morning to, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Das ist lecker. Okay.
Yeah.
Dirty Cam. Jason Carroll's here. Yeah. And Matt is just commenting out the wazoo. I love it.
Yeah, he wants to give you a 10-year anniversary tin gift. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt.
Let's spread the word. Pass it up the chain.
Yeah, pass up the chain. We want all the tin.
There's got to be something. I've worn various hats over the years, and it's been like sometimes freelance, sometimes full time. So now it's part time. So
yeah. So you know what? Now you get a tin hat, a tinfoil hat.
About time.
10 years is a tinfoil hat.
If ever there was a year to have one, 2020 is it.
2020 is it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to throw up I'm not going to throw up. I'm going to throw a picture up on the screen.
I thought you were having a good time.
Yeah, I know. Alex. Dude, I'm so tired. This is what we're giving away. This is the Tweeterhead.
Oh, come on. That's so cool.
Pennywise Maquette.
Look how sinister that is.
Yeah.
We're not going to get anybody to participate in this because everyone's going to be full of such stark raving terror at the notion of having that in their house. No one's going to enter this giveaway.
And this actually has a
Prove me wrong.
out. This has a swap out hand where he's doing like this.
Really?
I don't have a yeah. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Look how good that looks.
I know.
Tweeterhead is just on point.
Yeah.
They really always have been, but they're definitely going with some next level stuff lately. I've seen a transformation. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but they've gone from good to great.
Yeah.
And I'm just really impressed with everything that they're cranking out these days.
Yeah, I love their classic Masters of the Universe stuff, and now the modern versions that they were doing, the Horde Act that I think they just did too, right?
Yeah. Masters of the Universe is not my jam. I mean, the show came along too late for me to really take an interest in it. I love its potential. I used to have conversations with Tim Hansen at Sideshow about the potential for a relaunch, a live action relaunch. What would happen?
Yeah.
It would be really, really cool to see live action Masters of the Universe today.
Yeah.
With more of like a Lord of the Rings sort of an aesthetic approach.
I think that would be amazing. And I mean, and it's funny because like the original movie was like pretty terrible, except for Frank Langella.
I was just talking to my wife about that, which is probably a bad call. Shouldn't talk to her about pop culture at all. Yeah. But I'd forgotten that he was in it, and we were watching The Americans right now. We're binging The Americans, and he's just so good at it. And he was so good in that pirate movie from the 90s, Cutthroat Island.
Yeah.
So it's just, I really need to go back and revisit Masters of the Universe from the 80s just to re-experience him as a Skeletor.
Oh,
it's definitely on my radar.
It's so good to the point that like I had to buy the figures. Like Super 7 released a couple of action figures of it. I had to buy both of them. They were so amazing.
Oh, nice.
I just want to
like recently, or you bought them back in the day?
No, I bought them recently. No, it's a recent release that
cool.
they did. Yeah, so it was like this anniversary like whole thing, and I was like, oh my god! So I have a whole shelf dedicated to Skeletor, and I was like, I need those. It's got one with the gold outfit and one with the regular outfit. It's so amazing.
Oh, congratulations, man! That sounds like a really awesome score.
I have to tell people how to enter, by the way, but
okay, probably so. Do you have the information on that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I'm just going to let them know real quick that after the stream is over, and then Terry, me and you are going to go back and forth about this.
Okay.
After the stream is over, in the comments, not in the, you could tell us in the live comments because we'll discuss it, but after the stream, tell us your best Halloween memory. your best Halloween memory. And this giveaway is going to end at 6:30 a.m. Pacific, meaning it's about 3 hours. Me and Terry are going to burn some of those hours away from you while we sit here and chat pop culture. Due to international giveaway laws, it is a U.S. only giveaway. But everyone else, please feel free to participate. We do have other things that are good for international players, like 100% off promo codes and reward codes. So make sure you are subscribed and you're following all of our socials so you get alerts with all of that. So now that is out of the way, Terry, finish your thought. If you don't remember it, we're going to talk some other pop culture stuff.
We can talk some other pop culture stuff then, because my mind is already, I'm actually moved from that to like, oh my God, my coffee's almost gone already.
Oh my goodness.
That didn't last at all.
Where's your refill, man?
I do the pour over method, so it takes all day to make it. So I don't have refill. This is it. It's one and done. Probably for the best. Coffee really makes me jittery.
Yeah, I mean,
in that good way.
Yeah, I've been trying to. I was trying to use a French press for a while, and I was failing. I don't know why I can't just get it right.
Was one of those situations? Okay, like I tried a French press, and here was my experience with it. Yeah. First few cups of coffee with the French press were amazing. Yeah. And then just gradually they got really bad. And it turns out that I was just like getting like this nasty buildup that I wasn't picking up on. Yeah, you've got to like clean it on a regular basis with like vinegar.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's called descaling. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting this wrong. Coffee aficionados out there, if while talking about coffee, you find that Alex and I are doing something in our descriptions that's so terribly egregious that it might explain why our coffee experience isn't up to par, please let us know, because we've got to work this out.
Yeah, because I don't do pour over. I just do the regular drip because I gave up on the French press. I gave up on it.
Yeah,
so now I'm gonna go back.
It just takes too much time. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm almost out of coffee. Fortunately, I have tea.
Oh, you got a backup.
Yeah, I'm two-fisting it. So.
Oh my God. So since we're asking them, what is your best Halloween memory?
Yeah, I was thinking about that when you were talking about it, and I have two. The more adult version is two, like best Halloween memory overall, all encompassing. That's like really almost ethereal, in that it's almost out of reach. It's just so distant. And then one that's more approachable, more fun, just best costume kind of a thing.
Yeah,
is like I think it was 15 years ago, 1995, 96. Okay. I think
it's 25 years ago.
Oh God, yeah. Never tell me I'm old, Alex. No matter, especially the more true it gets, the less you should actually be telling me that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was 15 years ago.
25 years ago. Please lie to me. 25 years ago, I dressed up as Brandon Lee as the Crow. I mean, I had long hair at the time, and so I just dyed it black, and I was skinny as hell, so I just cobbled together some clothes and dressed up as Brandon Lee. And there's like one photo floating around out there of me as Brandon Lee as the Crow, and I can't find it anywhere. Really? I have no idea where it went.
Oh man.
Because it was tight. It looked really, really good. It freaked people out. I remember scaring the hell out of my friend Dave Wilsing. Walked up on the fraternity house porch, and his back was to me. They were all out there smoking, and he was telling a story, and I just walked up and stood behind him. And when he got done with his story, he turned around and jumped out of his skin. So that's one of my memories. That's one of my good memories of Halloween.
Listen, scaring the crap out of someone is one of the best memories.
Especially inadvertently. I mean, I guess I was kind of trying to, like, I just wanted to freak him out, but to have him jump out of his shorts like that was just hilarious. But the best memory was I grew up in a really sleepy little coal town in South Central Illinois called Coffeen. It's like coffee with an N on the end. Mm-hmm. But the only notable thing about it was that it had a really popular fishing lake that was like just a mile from my house. So spent a lot of time there. But every year for Halloween, that tiny little town of like 350 people had a parade, a Halloween parade. And all the kids came out. And I don't think they have these anymore, but back then they had these costumes that you could just like buy off the rack at Walmart or wherever. And it was just basically just like a plastic costume of like Boba Fett or Darth Vader. And like there were just like masks that were just like half masks, just like they would cover your face, but not the back of your head, just a little elastic string on. And I dressed up as a lion that year. One of the people in my church she was talented with a sewing machine. And she cobbled together a full-on lion costume for me, and we just threw this mask from this cheap costume onto my face. And I just remember that might have been my first parade there, but there's like a big bonfire in the middle of the parking lot, and all these just people just walking around drinking beer. It's just, like I said, it's just very vague. It's kind of like an experience that you would get watching a movie where it's just everything's just ever so slightly out of focus, but it seems surreal because everybody's just so much taller than you and walking around you, and it's really a quintessential Halloween memory for me.
I mean, that's a classic memory. I mean, that's from childhood, especially with those. I mean, reliving those razor blade masks that they had back then.
Right? Yeah.
I got a replica, like a remake one of the Creature from the Black Lagoon, like the old plastic one, and it just like it can. I'm telling you, I put it on and like it cuts me on the way on my face. Those were great with the apron, with the plastic apron. Those are the best.
Yeah, that's good memories. What's yours? Share yours.
You know, mine's more recent because I think I told this in another stream, but I didn't finish it. I didn't tell the whole story. I was Odorous Urungus from Guar.
Oh God, really?
Yeah. So it's this guy was selling replica masks. This guy was selling official, you know, like through Guar. He's selling masks. So my friend got it for me, and I got the mask, and I did the from Have You Seen Me music video, and so I got a frilly shirt and a tux, like a really like cheesy blue like tuxedo jacket, and then I made these furry shorts, and I was wearing fishnet stockings, and I went and I found this guy in England to make me these custom painted to match the color feet, monster feet, and I had monster hands. And I won a costume contest, and I was at 2 parties that year, and that's why it's like such a great thing, because I went to 2 different parties, and I had like the best costume at 2 different parties. So then, the ego.
Wait, so you won costume contests at 2 parties?
Well, there wasn't a contest at the second one, but at the second one, I was the best.
You were the clear favorite.
I was clear. If there was a contest, I would have won.
Oh man, that's so awesome. Do you have pictures of it?
I do have pictures. I got to find. You know what? Actually, I did post a picture in the Designer Toy Collective.
Okay.
Just earlier, I posted like 4 of my favorite Halloween costumes over the past recent years. One of them, it's actually another memory, and it's not because it was anything special happening. I went to like a kid's birthday party, and it was a Halloween birthday party. I was dressed up as the Count from Sesame Street, and my girlfriend wanted to be Rapunzel, so I built her out of a giant cardboard box a tower that her arms went into and everything. I built her this guy, and I painted it, everything, made her a tower, and so she had the long braid and everything, and she walked around with the tower the whole time.
Is her hair legitimately that long, or did she have to
No. She got a big blonde wig and super long. You know what I mean? So that was fun. Yeah. Constructing thing.
I had an idea. Have we done this yet? Tell me if we've done this yet. I don't follow the Let Your Geek Side Show Facebook page. I don't follow it as closely as I should. Right. But it occurs to me that maybe we should actually have a thread on there where people post like their best Halloween costumes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should. I mean, I posted a thread in the Designer Toy Collective, but I think maybe we should do that in the Geek group too. And for anyone who, here's a shameless plug for anyone who's not part of Let Your Geek Side Show, go to that short link and you could join the Geek group. You can join the Geek group. Tell them Terry sent you.
Right there, right over there. Oh, there's
a clown in the
statue. There's a clown in my way.
I forgot.
Trying to get my finger around it.
around the clown. So for anyone who's just joining, this is Sideshow Spectacular. I'm Alex. This is Terry. We are giving away this statue here, this maquette of Pennywise by Tweeterhead. All you're gonna have to do is, once this stream ends, once me and Terry feel like we want to shut up, we'll end the stream, and you're gonna answer that question that's scrolling across the bottom. We want to hear your best Halloween memory. You got to wait for the stream to end because we want the comments, not the live comments. And just for everyone who, like I said, since you're just joining, it is US only due to international giveaway laws. We will be choosing a winner at random once the time period is closed, which is 6:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is not our time because it's already like 6:52 New York time. This is 6:30. Yeah, isn't it it's almost 7 o'clock by us? But this is 6:30 Pacific time, and a winner will be chosen. The name will be posted on the blog, and that's all the info. Oh, and I also want to make sure, check out the terms and conditions. I'm so tired, Terry. Can you tell?
I apologize for laughing in the middle of your explanation, but I'm reading these comments, and some of them are actually just really rich. I was trying to reach out and grab the statue, and somebody's like, "Terry's trying to pose the statue." And
if anyone could do it, if anyone could pose it would be Postmaster General. So yeah, I'm tired, so I'm rambling at this point. But yeah, the terms and conditions here, and yeah, once we're done, you can answer that question below. Terry, what else we
Mm.
got going on today?
Oh, I'm going to be. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be talking about this, but I'm going to be shooting how to be a poser videos.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got a few things stacked up here, and I'm gonna just be playing with action figures all day.
That is the dream. You live in the dream, my friend.
It's I mean, that's my free time.
See, so
yeah, I do it for work. I do it for play. It's that is living the dream, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, sitting here posing. I mean, you watch the videos, you get some tips, and you learn how to pose.
Mm-hmm.
I could have used some tips doing my Cobble cosplay, where I was Magneto, and I lost to Jasmine, who see all this yapping. It reminds me that today is the finale of the Cobble cosplay showdown.
Oh, is that right? Yeah,
it is today. It is the finale. The grand. Hold on, I think I have a schedule. The grand finale is at 1 p.m. This is going to be the final for the championship, for the ultimate Sideshow Cobble cosplay showdown. And then and at 10
what time is that? I can't I need my prescription update. I actually just canceled an eye doctor appointment on Monday. I probably shouldn't have.
It's 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
And at 10 a.m. actually earlier than that is a trick or treat show. It is the slogan is win big or go home empty handed. It is going to be awesome. They've got a whole bunch of contestants lined up, and I've seen the prizes. I can't tell anyone what the prizes are. I've seen them. They are insane. So
you can tell me after you can tell me after we log off, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
It won't matter. I mean, it's like not like I'm eligible. Just a party crasher. Yeah.
See, look at this. The poser video is extremely helpful. See?
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad somebody's benefiting from it.
Yeah.
Every so often I see a comment like that, and it's always good to know. It's really that's really my favorite part of doing it. It's like, okay, if I'm doing it and nobody's getting anything out of it, then what's the point?
Right.
I might as well just be sitting at home doing it on my own and not being on camera.
You know, something too about that is being brave enough to pose things. I have a friend who we take pictures to. You know, he's a photographer. I just buy toys and I bring him over, and he gets afraid of like the way I want to pose things, and like you got to lose that fear. So watching someone do it and getting over that, it helps you say, okay, I can do this.
I don't think I ever had that fear. It's probably why I break so many.
Same. No, well, that's the thing with me. Same. I break so many of my toys because I will push it to that limit. You know, if I get a little glue, fix it. But yeah,
I think part of that is probably because I started out with Sideshow figures, and the early Sideshow figures I think were a good deal sturdier. Yeah. And that's not to say anything about, say, Hot Toys quality. It's just that Hot Toys, there's quite a bit more detail, and the little tiny bits are just that much more. Because of the detail that they get, some of the smaller bits are quite a bit more fragile. Yeah. And as a result, you can't abuse them as much as you could, say, the early Sideshow stuff from like 2005, say.
Yeah.
25,
I mean, there's you know, the little technological leaps that they do with posing and articulation and stuff like that. So that actually, you know, there are going to be trade-offs, but I mean, it's still great figures, still high quality figures. Just, you know, you gotta be a little more aware of what you're doing.
Yes, yeah. It's not, and again, like what you brought up there, just the technological advancements. It's not just the stuff on the outside, right? The little minutia on the inside, the engineering, the finer points of engineering. The stuff that you don't see is a lot easier to, if you're not careful. I mean, I'm not saying that it's inevitable that you're going to break a figure. I'm probably more careless than most. But it's delicate work. And it should be. Respect the figure.
Respect the figure. I mean,
do what I do. Do what I say, not as I do.
Exactly. But again, like I said, watching the videos, it helps you get over some of those fears. You know what I mean? When you say like, "Oh, this knee can bend this way," okay, now I know that knee can bend this way. I mean, I'm like you. I'm very careless with my figures. So. Oh, look!
I'll just drop this right now. Like the number one thing that I get out of the one thing that I like most about 6 scale, as opposed to, say, statue collecting, is that unlike statue collecting, 6 scale and 12 scale, pretty much any posable figure is like the genre of collecting where the collector has the final say in the creative process. Right. Yeah. Oh, 100%. So yeah, and that's really what the appeal is to me. I get the feeling that I'm actually participating in it. Good chunk of the work is done before I get a hold of it, but then I get to have the final say.
Right, because you get to tell the story that you want to tell.
Exactly, you got it.
Oh, I love this comment here.
What's that?
Ghost like Swayze. Terry's voice is like Kerry Gold butter.
Dude, I would have been like butter. Okay, yeah, but Kerrygold butter. Thank you.
That is like a
high
next
praise.
level.
That's the highest of praise.
It's like butter, Kerrygold butter.
Like there legitimately has not been any other butter in my larder since in my refrigerator since like 2005 or something like that.
Yeah,
I keep dropping that year.
Yeah, that's your year, 2005. Hey, that's one of my. That's my anniversary.
Yeah. It's the year my wife moved in.
Oh, so
yeah. Wow.
And it's a year me and my girlfriend got together. So anniversaries all around. 2005 is the
Excellent.
year.
Yeah. Where's the champagne?
Yeah, let's break it up. I don't know,
Terry, you seem to be sporting the Deathstroke look. It's true. My original intent was, do you guys know, like, obviously everybody is familiar with robust Thor from Avengers Endgame. My plan was to go with to cosplay this summer as like Lebowski Deathstroke, depressed Deathstroke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was straight up going to like do something like that, but it never came to pass. So,
well, now we.
But
know.
I kept the look.
Yeah, you kept the look, but you know what? 2022. No, 2021. Man, I'm going too far. I'm so traumatized by 2021 that 2020 that I think 2021 is gonna
bite your tongue, man. 2021 needs to be our year. It can't be 2022.
It's gonna be our year.
Yeah,
I haven't slept, man. I don't know what year it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. If I didn't have this sheet of paper in front of me telling me that it's day 10 and it's Halloween, I wouldn't know where I am.
Hashtag life goals.
Hashtag life goals.
I remember a time in my life where that was something to brag about. Man, I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah. Now it's just like, what? What's
wow,
going
you're
on?
so cool.
Yeah. Now it's like, oh yeah, join the rest of us. I just want to throw this back up on the screen so everyone could see what they're going to be commenting for once we let them, because we do what we want. We torture them. How crazy is this statue?
Yeah. I love the fact that I've got my monitor set up so that when I'm actually, I did this inadvertently, but it looks like I'm looking at the statue right now because of where I have my monitor placed. And I am looking at the statue, but it's like line of sight.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, can I drop this in here? That's the link.
What are we dropping?
Oh, I just wanted to give them a link so they could see more detail about it, about the statue itself. So yeah. All right, Terry, listen, it was wonderful.
Yeah, it was good times. Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to catch a few winks before the live show later, the trick or treat show. I just want to throw the schedule up here again. Trick or treat, that's at 10 a.m. And then after that, we have the Cobble Cosplay Showdown. And of course, the daily wrap up. Everyone, make sure you are slamming that subscribe button, get the notifications.
Yeah.
Join the Let Your Geek Sideshow group. I'll throw that link up one more time so you can join that. All right. There are giveaways going on in all the groups. There's giveaways and reward codes and everything going up on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. So go follow all the things everywhere.
And tune in for that thing at 6 p.m. Pacific tonight because I will be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terry will be
Wasn't sure if I was going to make it, but I am going to make it. So
yes.
Yeah.
Double dose of Terry today.
Ooh, wow. I'm not sure how much people can handle.
How much people can handle the Kerry Gold butter voice. The highest compliment.
Too much butter. Too much butter. Yeah.
Too much butter. Too much butter it is. But listen, as always, great seeing you.
Likewise.
Don't forget.
Sleep,
yeah, I'm going to get some sleep. It is for the week, but I'm
worried about you.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Cool. I can tell. One more day. This is it. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. I see it, and I'm just happy that more people are getting stuff, giving more stuff away. So anyone who's watching, at the end of this video, once it's over, comment in the actual comments, not the live comments. So don't forget to let your geek side show.
Don't forget. Always remember, and be good to your plastic.
You be good to your plastic. That's Terry Smith right there, TM. Sleep is for the weak.
And no mercy.
And no mercy. Clearly, no one's had mercy on me.